All right, get that popcorn ready. It is time for Cin-Emma Extra, and this one is for all you history buffs out there.
All right, we're going to step back in time as we take a look at two new historic period pieces. So you know what's next. Joining us in studio to share those picks is our resident movie buff, Emma Jerome. Good morning.
Hello, you two. You know, they don't say that with great power comes great discomfort, because these chairs, I don't know how people sit in them, but I'm happy to be sitting in this chair and telling you guys about the period pieces that released this week and what you really should check out because they are really good. So to begin, we are going to talk about the new to streaming pick I have, that is All the Light We Cannot See.
I know that broadcasting could get me executed. But I will not be silenced.
I hope you will tune in again tomorrow.
The 4-episode limited series based on the book of the same name is a masterful telling of the story of two people living in World War II-era France and how the thread of light and truth really weaves them together. I think it's compelling, it's thought-provoking, and whether you have read the book or not, it will keep you watching. It stars Mark Ruffalo and Hugh Laurie. All the Light You Cannot See is streaming on Netflix right now, and what this does, which I miss and I appreciate so much, is it's a limited series. It's 4 episodes, and it tells a story from beginning to end in the 4 episodes. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of watching a show that I'm really into, and then it'll be like, we'll come back in 2025, and I just am not a fan, but this show is so good. I literally finished the final episode an hour ago. I needed to see how it ended.
Oh, didn't you work this morning?
Well, I mean, I had a break. Do I not deserve a lunch, Travis?
You do. This was market research. It was market research.
I got your back.
That's great.
It looks like a really good one, and I'm with you. I love a good limited series.
Yeah, it's really, really good. And kind of in the same vein, we're talking about a biopic next. And so many biopics have come out in the recent years. And for the second time in 2 years, we are actually getting a more intimate look at the king of rock and roll and the love of his life in Priscilla.
Hi. What's your name?
Priscilla Boyer.
You like Elvis Presley?
Of course. Who doesn't?
So the movie comes out today, came out yesterday, and I went to go see it. And while watching, it really stirred in my head the integrity of the biopic. Who are these movies about? And more importantly, who's the one telling them? So this is the story of Elvis and Priscilla, told by the woman herself. Priscilla Presley was actually a producer for this film. The story of Priscilla Presley is one you will want to know. This movie is directed by Sofia Coppola. Priscilla says she had great respect for the process, telling her side of the story. And it stars Jacob Elordi as Elvis and Kaylee Spaney as Priscilla. This is a story you will want to see, and Kaylee Spaney is the one you will want to see bringing it to life. Now, this movie, not without its fair share of controversy. According to Rolling Stone, 4 months before her death, Lisa Marie Presley, the daughter of Priscilla and Elvis, reached out to Coppola and asked why she was trying to take down her father, saying she did not see any of the man that she knew portrayed in the script that she saw. Now, this story is about Priscilla Presley. It's told from her point of view. And Priscilla was not critical of Baz Luhrmann's Elvis, which came out last year starring Austin Butler. I don't know if you guys got to see that. It was magnificent and beautiful. And she actually spoke very highly of that film. Lisa Marie not speaking too highly of this one.
Yeah, it's interesting. Variety just obtained some of those emails and published that this morning as well. She sent a very strongly worded email or two to director Sofia Coppola, and there's been a lot of strain within generations of that family over the years. She obviously had reached out and sent those emails before her surprising and untimely death. So interesting, though, to see that Priscilla was on board with this film, that she is behind her portrayal in this biopic.
Interesting.
Yeah, really masterful. And I'm not here to sit and speculate the relationship or how it was told, but the movie was beautiful. It was an A24 film. I think that studio can do no wrong. I think everyone should go see it.
Wow, and it's interesting to see different takes on, you know, Elvis, Priscilla, the whole show.
Absolutely, from the mouth of the queen of rock and roll herself. And now I have my From the Vault picks. They're never actually that old, but they are movies that I think might deserve a little bit of a refresher in your mind. So these are 3 biopics that I really enjoy. First, A Beautiful Mind, of course, the starring Russell Crowe. He plays the mathematician John Nash. This came out about 20 years ago. It really dives into what it is like to be on the spectrum, the autism spectrum. It's actually hailed as a very accurate and respectful telling of what it is like to be on that spectrum. Next, we have Lincoln, the Steven Spielberg movie about the life of the 16th president, starring Daniel Day-Lewis. And of course, Bohemian Rhapsody. It only came out 5 years ago, but I still remember so vividly sitting in this theater crying as I saw Rami Malek star as the front man of Queen himself, Freddie Mercury. I would say that movie was robbed for Best Picture that year, but Green Book won that year, also based on a true story. Also a fantastic, fantastic movie, but that is just what I have to remind you guys of now. I don't know if you have seen these movies, I'm sure you have, but I remember Lincoln still so vividly being like, that is Abraham Lincoln back from the dead. It was so good.
I mean, Daniel Day-Lewis, right?
Yes.
I don't think I've actually seen Lincoln, but I remember when that came out thinking I need to. Daniel Day-Lewis, of course.
It is really
Bohemian
good.
Rhapsody, so good. I watched that on a plane and also cried, which I think made the stranger sitting next to me a little uncomfortable.
What are you doing?
That's their deal.
That's
you know?
fine. Bohemian Rhapsody is the one I actually haven't seen yet out of those. A
Really?
Beautiful Mind is a great
you
movie.
both
I
have
love
some
that you threw
homework.
that one in there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
All right.
watch Lincoln. Yeah.
Another successful Cin-Emma Extra. Thank you, Emma.
Thanks.